Right, the Most High, give me 2 Kings chapter 2 and 23.
The book of Galatians,
and that's why Israel, that's why we in
verse
captivity.
9.
So like, that's why we in captivity to this day, man.
That's right.
That's why we still in bondage.
That's right.
That's why we still oppressed by the soldiers. And when they get killed by the police, who gonna cry, man?
That's right.
Right, when sisters like that go up missing, who gonna cry for them, man?
That's
when brothers
right.
like that with their hands up and they in their damn car and damn Esau shoot them in the back of the head, who gonna weep and moan for them, man?
That's right.
That's right.
Right, because when the Most High did that, that's the Lord judging them, man.
That's right.
That's the Lord putting judgment and death angels on these wicked children out here for being rebellious. Right, give me 2 Kings, the 2nd chapter, 23.
The book of 2 Kings, chapter 2, verse 23.
Right?
And he went up from thence unto Bethel, and as he was going up by the way, there came forth little children out of the city.
And those kids, man, little children out of the city, go on.
And mocked him.
And then what?
And mocked him.
And they mocking the Most High, man. During this time, they mocked Elisha, but now they mocking the Most High. Right, go on.
And said unto him, Go up, thou bald head. Go up, thou bald
They
head.
was getting on home. Hey, are you okay? You safe? You know them? You gotta check with your brothers out.
With me, not them.
What? Hey, he shouldn't be with you.
That's right.
Go on.
And he turned back and looked on them.
So he turned. So you have these children mocking Elisha, right? They got on him. They said, "Go up, thou bald head. Go up, thou bald head." Right? So what did Elisha do? He turned and looked on these kids. Go on.
And cursed them.
And did what?
And cursed them.
Put a curse on these kids, man. That's what Elisha did. He turned around and cursed them. Read.
In the name of the Lord.
He said, Yasharahla to these kids, man. Go on.
And there came forth 2 she-bears out of the wood.
The Lord sent 2 she-bears, 2 big grizzly bears, came out of nowhere. They were sitting there doing their thing, and the Lord put the spirit in them to go do something to these kids. Let's see what they did. Go on.
And tear 40 and 2 children of them.
What did they do?
And tear 40 and 2 children of them.
They killed those kids, man. 2 she-bears came out and killed 42 kids, man, because they was mocking the Most High. Do you think the Lord care if you a kid, man? If you 18, 19, 17, 15, 14, the Most High don't care about your age, man. There's no age limit in sin.
That's right.
Hey, if you off, you off. If you was born wicked, you was born wicked. There's no law or statutes or limitations on the breaking the commandments, man.
That's right.
Right? Give me Galatians 6 and 9.
The book of Galatians, chapter 6 and verse 9.
7 and 4.
And let us not be weary in well-doing, for in due season.
6 and 7.
6 and 7. The book of Galatians, chapter 6 and verse 7. Be not deceived, God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
Right, so you reap what you sow, man. If you're going to sow mocking and scorning on the earth and scoffing, then the Most High is going to destroy you, man.
That's right.
And a lot of people going to have a miserable death when all hell break loose, man. When you sitting there starving and pining away, you're going to wish that you listen to the words of the Lord.
That's right.
Man. Everybody on the earth is going to sit there and think about and reflect the time when they ran across the servants of the Lord, man.
That's right.
What did you do when you encountered the servants? Did you mock? Did you scoff? Were you diligent? Right? Coming out? Were you on fire? Did you just walk past and come up with an excuse? Or did you come and listen to the words of the Most High, man? Give me 2 Kings 17 and 13. And everybody got to give an account of that, man. Right? The Most High, he's sending angels out there and they're recording your works, and you got to give an account of that on that day, man.
Right.
And there's no excuses. The Lord not dealing with excuses, man. Right? The Most High hates a man that deals with excuses, man. Right? Bring that out.
Book of 2 Kings, chapter 17 and verse 13.
In Chronicles 36 and 15.
Yet the Lord testified against Israel and against Judah by all the prophets and by all the sects, all the seers.
Right, the Lord testified him against the prophets. He went out there and the Most High sent out Jeremiah, Amos, Hosea, Elijah, Ezekiel, and told Israel, hey, repent, turn back to the Most High.
Right.
Saying, turn ye from your evil ways.
That's what we do. We was dealing with the sister. We didn't just start railing on her. Right? We got on her when she got on the Most High. Right? So, but we was going to tell her, turn from your evil way, man. Right? Go on.
And keep my commandments.
We're just going to break down the commandments for her like we do all our people that come up here.
That's right.
Right? Go on.
And my statutes.
But when you begin to mock the Most High, then look, that's it, man. That's it. You're not coming at the Father. You're not coming at the Son like that, man.
Right.
We're going to come at you like that, man.
That's right.
And we just men. So imagine what the Most High start doing to you, man.
Right.
Right? They might not make it through the night, man. All these so-called black women coming up missing, man. And she took pride in being white, man. She said, I hate y'all because I'm half white. Not even full, I hate you because I'm a half bit of white. Right? But that's our people right there, man. Right? Go on.
And my statutes according to all the law which I command your fathers.
Right.
And which I sent to you by my servant, the prophets.
Go on.
Notwithstanding,
Hey, although the Most High sent the prophets out there, notwithstanding, read,
they would not hear,
right?
but hardened their necks, like to the neck of their fathers, that did not believe in the Lord their God.
You see that? Go on.
And they rejoiced and they rejected his statutes and his covenants that he made with their fathers and his testimonies, which he testified against them. And they followed vanity.
They did what?
And they followed vanity.
Like smoking weed, man. That's vanity, man. Committing adultery, breaking the Sabbath, right? That's following vanity, read.
And became vain.
Became vain, man. Became worthless, became as nothing. Instead of being fine gold, kings, princesses, beautiful a nation of people, man. Royalty on the earth, we became nothing in vain. Go on.
And went after the heathen.
And that's what they went after the heathen, man. They follow whatever the so-called white man tell them, man.
That's right.
All their holidays. And Jake go hard at that. All the religions of the heathen. All the philosophies, man. How to raise your children, how to raise your household. They follow the way of the heathen, man. We only learn how to smoke from the so-called white man. They put that in the media, man.
That's
they
right.
Make these rappers and these celebrities make that cool, man. Right? So you still following the way of the heathen. Right? Bring that up. 2 Chronicles 36 and 15.
2 Chronicles chapter 36 and verse 15.
Right, so you got to return back to the Lord or you're going to die.
That's right.
That's it. Right. It's not parabolic. It's not a deep metaphor. It's repent or die, man. Right? It's high time. It's 2020. It's February 8th, 2020. We telling you now, if you don't return back to the Lord, you're going to be destroyed, man.
Bring it out.
If you being damn emotional, if you acting like a damn heathen out here, and you acting like a wicked person, then you're going to be destroyed by the Lord, man. Right? Ain't no rhyme or reason to it. Right? Bring that out, King.
The book of 2 Chronicles chapter 36 verse 15. And the Lord God of their fathers sent to them by his messengers, rising up betimes and sending.
Meaning rising up early and often. Right? It's cold out here, man.
That's right.
Right? It's the East Coast. We by the water. It's cold out, man. But we got to come out here and do the work, right?
That's right.
We got to come out here and teach the people, right?
That's right.
Come out here and endure and wake up the lost sheep of the house of Israel, man.
That's right.
The Lord sent the prophets rising up at times early and often. And it's not for you, you so-called white man.
That's right.
This is not for you. This is for the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
That's right.
You're going into slavery.
That's right.
And the Most High is going to destroy you with a missile.
That's
right.
That's good, right? That's good, Ellen DeGeneres. Y'all going to be destroyed by the Lord.
That's right.
Right? Go on.
And sending.
See, a lot of these Edomites, they think that we some type of complacent, some type of damn coon, man. Right? We're not like these ordinary so-called black men you see out here walking the streets, man. Or like these Hispanics and Native Americans. We the chosen people of the Most High, man.
That's right.
We not subservient. We not cooning. We not gonna shake your hand. We know who our enemy is, man.
That's right.
And one thing about these devils, they cannot stand when you find out that you don't accept them, man.
That's right.
When you don't shake their hand and you don't speak to them and you kind of walk past them, then it breaks their spirit, man.
Right.
They never seen so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans move how we moving in the last days, man.
That's right.
And it's only the spirit of the Most High that's allowing us to do so, man. Allowing us to separate from them, and we building up the kingdom of heaven, man.
That's right.
Right? So read that again from the top one more time.
The book of 2 Chronicles chapter 36 verse 15.
Go on.
And the Lord God of their fathers sent to them by his messengers, rising up betimes and sending, because he has compassion on his people,
Right.
and on his dwelling place.
And the Lord is giving you the warning. Right now, our job is just to warn it. The only reason we out here is because the Most High had us do this, man.
That's
'Cause he
right.
has compassion on the rest of the people. There has to be people set up to warn the other people of what their God is going to do, man. Right? Go on.
But they mocked the messengers of God.
But they did what?
But they mocked the messengers of God.
I hate y'all because I'm half white. Right? Y'all sound stupid, man. Forget the Bible. But they mocked the messengers of God. Go on.
And despised his word.
And they despised his words and did what?
And misused his prophets.
You misusing the prophet. That's like having a surgeon and a doctor, and you sitting there, you sick, and you wounded, but you ask him, can we play Connect 4? Can we play checkers? Here you have this world-renowned surgeon that know how to do all manner of surgery and operations, and you about to die, but you ask him, hey, can you show me how to play checkers? That's like you misusing the prophets, man. Right? We up here to teach you the truth, man.
Right.
Break down the precepts. The so-called white man don't got that understanding, man. He don't have no knowledge. He got
right.
with damn shorts on. It's 30 degrees outside, man.
That's right.
What the hell does a so-called white man do, man? And what can he teach you? Right? They don't know what's going on, man. So they misusing the prophets in the last days.
That's right.
They should be asking me, or asking this brother here, or asking Amos, or asking Yatazadak, how do I get salvation?
That's right.
Hey, we getting murdered by the police. Hey, the earth is waxing old. I see coronavirus kicking off. Hey, what does the Most High require of me, man? I see the people getting murdered and shot up in the streets by the so-called white man's military force. What can I do to be delivered from that? Those are the questions the average so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American should be asking, man. And if you're not asking those questions, then you need to start. Right? Go on.
Until the wrath of the Lord arose against his people, till there was no remedy.
Till there was no remedy, man. Right? So the Most High is going to destroy you with no remedy, no mercy. Right? Bring that out, King.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 5, verse 12.
Right?
And say, how have I hated instruction?
That's what people gonna say. When all hell break loose and these lights go out and the economy collapse and you looking for a signal on your phone and you standing on top of the roof, I can't get no signal. Well, look, ain't gonna be no more signals, man. You checking your bank account, all the banks shut down, right? All the stores broken up, all the glass broken, dead bodies on the streets. What is the average so-called black and Hispanic man going to say? Right? Read it again. Read the verse before that, and then read that.
Book of Proverbs, chapter 5, and verse 11.
Right?
And thou mourn at the last.
And they going to mourn at the last. Read.
When thy flesh and thy body are consumed.
When your flesh and body's consumed. When you on fire. When you pining away and starving, looking for food in the damn, lifting up the sewage drain, hoping there's something in there to eat, huh? Digging through the dumpster, but they got there first. Right? Breaking and found the abandoned house looking for scraps, but somebody already there. So you gonna be pining away, right? Go on.
And say, how have I hated instruction?
They gonna be saying, how have I hated instruction? Go on.
And my heart despised reproof.
Right?
And have not obeyed the voice of my teachers, nor inclined my ear to them that instructed me.
Right, and our job is to instruct you, man. And if you hate the teachers, if you hate the servants of the Lord, then you're going to despise the words of the Lord, man.
That's right.
How when Shah come back, you're going to despise him. Because he's an embodiment of the word. He is the word.
That's right.
Right? And what's your nationality? What's your nationality? German. And what about you?
I'm a whole bunch of stuff.
Okay, what is your father's nationality?
Welsh.
Welsh?
Yeah.
All right, well, y'all believe in the Bible?
Yeah.
So y'all know your nationality according to the Bible. You know God made different nations. So what's your nationality according to the Bible? Because God never called people German and Welsh.
I couldn't answer that.
You want to answer that what the Bible has to answer. Right? The Bible calls you guys Edomites. Right? The Edomites. The Edomites is the biblical name of all so-called European people and their descendants.
That's right.
Caucasians. Whether you're an Italian, Portuguese, Spaniard, German, Welsh, Dutch, Irish, God will classify them under the umbrella as what? The Edomites.
That's right.
Right? And we would be who? The Israelites.
That's right.
Because we were given titles, right, when we were put in slavery by Europeans as black, Hispanic, Puerto Rican, Dominican. Those are all terms that were put on us.
right.
God never called us that. What did the Lord call us? Give me Romans 11:1. God called our people, when you're looking at the so-called minorities, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, they are the Israelites according to the Bible. Romans 11:1.
The book of Romans, chapter 11 and verse 1. I say then, hath God cast away his people? God forbid.
So a lot of people are trying to figure out who are God's chosen people in the last days, right? But God has never cast them away. Read.
For I also am an Israelite.
We black men.
I also am an Israelite.
Spanish.
I also am an Israelite.
See that? Read.
Of the seed of Abraham.
From Abraham, go on.
Of the tribe of Benjamin.
The tribe of Benjamin. Now, are you women, are you honest? Are you guys honest?
I
You
would
that
think
you're
so.
honest?
Yeah.
What about righteous? Righteous?
Probably
fair?
not. Fair.
You said not righteous though?
I don't know about right.
Okay, but you fair. You're about justice, right? Right? So let me ask you a question. Now you already said you're honest and just. So on this side right here, we have pictures depicting what the Israelites went through via the hand of the so-called white people. Slavery, oppression, castrations and lynchings, yokes of irons, burnings, right, murder. Would you say that that's just or unjust?
No, unjust. Unjust.
Unjust, right? Now, do you believe God sees everything, right?
Yes.
So if God is seeing this happen to these people and it's being done by another particular race of people, what is God going to do to the people that did these things to the Israelites? Now, if you were a judge and if you were put in this seat to make a decision, what would you do to the so-called white people that did this to the Israelites? As a judge, as a woman judge, what decision would you make?
I would never presume to have the judgment of God.
Well, I'm just asking, what would you do? I'll give you a situation. If I went in your house and I stole everything and your family and I never gave them back, what would you want to happen to you?
Don't know.
You don't know.
No.
You wouldn't call. You telling me you wouldn't call the police if a black man was in your house, sitting there robbing you? You would call the police, right? Then I stole your kids, right? You would call the police. So because you're about what? You said you're about what? Justice. So what do you think God is going to do? If you as a person on the earth, if you're about justice, wouldn't you understand God would do something about it?
I would hope so. But I
You
would
would
never
hope,
presume
you would
to
hope so,
have
right?
judgment.
Okay, so bring that up.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 21.
Right?
Prepare slaughter.
Do what?
Prepare slaughter.
So God said prepare slaughter. Slaughter is a massive killing. Right? Prepare slaughter, read.
For his children.
Because you may say, well, look, that had nothing to do with me. Right? I'm here, I'm in America, you know, it's 2020. America's, you know, they're prospering and things are happening, and I have this privilege to rule in America and to go up and down. Well, God said prepare slaughter for his children. Right? For the children of the people that did these things.
That's right.
Go on.
For the iniquity of their fathers.
So everybody, according to God, they have to be held accountable for what their forefathers have done. So our forefathers broke the laws and commandments. Here we have, lo and behold, we in captivity to this day.
That's right.
Your forefathers have sinned and put the Israelites in captivity, so you guys have to take on the accountability of what your forefathers have done, saying that they're no longer here. You got to pay the bill. You got to pay the tab. They got up and left the table, and the ball is in your court. This is how God is judging the decision. Go on.
That they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
So the Most High said, prepare a massive slaughter for all of the Edomites based off of the transgressions of their forefathers. That's justice in the Bible.
That's right.
You said you would call the police if I came and I robbed you, or any so-called black man. Well, what is this? How did we get here? Weren't we robbed? Weren't we stolen from another land and brought over here? Isn't the Most High watching that? Isn't the God about justice and truth?
That's right.
What is God? What is a God of truth going to do? He's going to execute judgment, right? And then he's going to do what? Give me Revelation 13 and 9.
The book of Revelation, chapter 13 and verse 9.
Right.
If any man have an ear, let him hear.
Go on.
He that leadeth into
What
captivity.
the Lord say?
He that leadeth into captivity.
If you lead people into slavery and captivity on slave ships, over hundreds and millions of people lost their lives and were killed during slavery, right? So he that leadeth into captivity shall what?
Shall go into captivity.
Shall what?
Shall go into captivity.
So God is saying if you those people that put us in captivity, they're going into captivity.
That's right. That's right.
That's justice right there.
That's right.
That's what God said. So all Europeans, they have to go into slavery for what their forefathers have done according to the Bible. That's justice. So now things are even now. Things happen to the Israelites, now it has to happen to the Edomites. So all Europeans have to get ready for slavery if they believe in God. If they're God-fearing and they're about justice and they're about equity. America is a country so-called based off of liberty and freedom, right? Right? Don't they say if you do a crime, you got to pay the time? Right. Isn't that what they say? Right. So isn't slavery a crime? Don't America got war crimes? Right? Can't you go and put tariffs and embargoes on other nations if they commit war crimes? Is slavery a war crime?
Yes.
Did we ask to come over here? Did we ask to get raped, beat, and murdered? So you got to pay the time. Y'all got to go to slavery.
That's
right? And you laughing, Mr. So-called white man. You're gonna be one of the
No, I
first
am
ones.
white, so not so-called, I really am white.
Well, you're going to go to slavery. Are you actually white?
No.
You're not actually white. You're not the color of your hat. You red.
Exactly. That's
Right? So if you had any type of intelligence, you will understand that white is just a color and it's not the actual color of your skin.
That's right.
That's why God called you Edomites, because Edom means red.
That's right.
And we say so-called because we have intelligence through the Spirit.
That's right.
So the God just said, if you are an Edomite, you got to go to slavery. That's plain as day. All right? So y'all got to get ready for slavery because we was in slavery. And that's justice according to the Bible. There's no account of God forgetting and letting bygones be bygones.
That's right.
Didn't God destroy all the Egyptians? Yeah,
Right.
the firstborn for what they did to the Israelites.
Right.
And that was 400 and plus years ago when they came in there.
That's right.
You thought, oh God, hey, just sweep that under the rug and I'm gonna forget. No, the Most High never forgot any crime or thing from the first slave that came over here to the Israelites standing in the same land being murdered by your police force to this day.
That's right.
God is about justice. Bring it up.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 25, verse 12.
Right?
Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh, because that Edom,
Because that what?
Because that Edom.
Like, y'all are Edomites. Because that Edom go on.
have dealt against the house of Judah.
Right, now this is dealing against the house of Judah. Right? Alligator bait, yokes of iron, working in cotton fields. Right? Muzzles on the mouth. This is dealing treacherously against the house of Judah. I don't know why people would think that God forgot about this. Right? Do y'all pray on occasion? So if you pray, you must believe in God, but I'm not sure if you forgot or if your pride got in the way about, you think God forgot about all of the slavery that we did, that we have to go through? But the Lord is telling you right here. Read it again.
Thus saith the Lord God, because that Edom have dealt against the house of Judah,
Right.
by taking vengeance,
By taking vengeance. Go on.
and have greatly offended,
And this is greatly offended. Go on.
and revenged himself upon them.
Right?
Therefore, thus saith the Lord God.
Thus saith us.
Thus saith the Lord God.
These our own words.
Thus saith the Lord God.
Hey, that's what the God said. Thus saith the Lord God. Go on.
I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom,
Stretching my hand upon Edom. Read.
and will cut off man and
I'm
beast
going to kill the men and the beasts amongst the Edomites. Read.
from it, and I will make it desolate from Timon, and then from Dedan shall fall by the sword.
All of the Edomites are going to fall by the sword. Go on.
Verse 14, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by my hand of my people, Israel.
So the Lord is going to pay back the Edomites by using his people. So that's why all of these brothers are being raised up as mighty men of God in the last days.
That's
The
right.
12 tribes of Israel are now found strictly to teach our people and in due season lay vengeance upon Edom. See, Edom is red, right? That's a red person. Now, she's not white, but that's what the society classifies you guys as because you have said that white means pure, holy, right? Sanctified, without blemish. And black is nothing but dingy, dirty, evil. That's in the dictionary. Webster, that's a so-called white man. That's in his dictionary, approved by all the intellectuals of his time that black means evil and white means good. That's why you guys classified yourself as white. But God never said white people's black people. He said these are the Edomites and they're going to be destroyed by my people, the Israelites.
That's right.
God said, why he say that? Because of slavery, because of captivity, because of pride, right? Because America and your society promotes sin, homosexuality.
That's right.
Transgenderism.
That's right.
Pedophilia, right? Interracial marriage.
That's
These
right.
things are contrary to what God set up from the beginning. But yet America's society based off of laws like "In God We Trust." Ain't that on every dollar bill?
Yeah. Right.
How does God trust in America putting people in slavery? I mean, how does America trust in God when they putting other people in slavery? When they go into other lands bombing them?
Sir, you're saying that homosexuality was wrong?
Give me the book of Leviticus 20 and 13. Give me Romans 1 and 25.
I'm just asking for clarification.
Well, we're gonna answer it for clarification. Bring it up.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 20 and verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind, as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination.
A what?
An abomination.
Give me Jeremiah 44 and 4.
They shall surely be put to
Are
death.
y'all homosexuals?
The icing on the cake,
You see that? Y'all are homosexuals.
The icing on the cake.
That's the icing on the cake.
Icing on
God
the
is
cake,
against homosexuality.
That's right. We're talking about slavery.
Yeah, I was just thinking, they talk about slavery, and you see these damn homosexuals, man.
Their blood shall be upon
Their
them.
what?
Their blood shall be upon them.
Amos said the pure irony in that. You sit there and you down with slavery, but don't come at my homosexuality, man. That's a stronghold. What did the Most High say? And they left. They got there quick. They down there quick. Give me Mark 10 and 7, man. Give me Isaiah 3 and 9. Right? The Most High is against homosexuality, man.
That's right.
Hey, doesn't the so-called white man say they went to Sodom and Gomorrah, they did the damn research, and they said, damn, this place was destroyed by something not of earth. They went there and they took up the elements and they said, what the hell destroyed this place? How come nothing can grow? What is this sulfur here? The content of this sulfur is not found on the earth. They coming out and they said something must have destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. What was here? Well, the Most High destroyed it, man.
That's right.
Why did God destroy Sodom and Gomorrah? Because there's a bunch of damn faggots and freaks, man.
Right.
And they wanted to rape his angels.
That's right.
So you think give me 2 Peter 2 and 5 too.
Bring it
The
out.
Most High is going to spare America when America's a land built off of sin, man. Where they let you walk up and down. We had a young so-called black man walk up and down with a damn white man holding hands, man. Earlier today. But the Most High is about loving America, man. The Most High going to destroy this place fervently, man.
That's right.
Right. Give me 2 Peter 2 and 5 first.
Book of 2 Peter, chapter 2, verse 5. And spared not the old world, but saved Noah, the 8th person, a preacher of righteousness.
Noah was out there teaching the commandments. He was a prophet, right? And all y'all so-called white men and white girls and boys, y'all going into slavery when the Lord come back.
That's right.
Y'all benefiting off the slavery, and your white privilege is going down the drain.
That's right.
Right, go on.
Noah, the 8th person, a preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly.
Right, the flood destroyed the ungodly. Go on.
And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes.
The Lord turned those places into ashes, man. He sent the chariots, and they rained down fire and brimstone upon Sodom and Gomorrah. Go on.
Condemned them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly.
So the Lord said, look, I'm going to make Sodom and Gomorrah an example. So if you're going to live like Sodom and Gomorrah, you're going to get the same judgment as Sodom and Gomorrah.
That's right.
Right? So if you want to figure out why was Sodom and Gomorrah destroyed, go read Genesis 19 and see how off they was, man.
Right.
All them damn homosexuals, they all work to rape the angels. The Lord said if you live like that, you're going to get the same judgment.
Bring it out.
Don't America, don't they love homosexuals?
Right.
Homosexuals get treated regular, better than damn Amalekites, man.
That's right.
You can be a so-called Jew, but if you are homosexual, then you above that, man. You like the top Edomite on the planet, man.
Right.
You can't say a damn thing to a homosexual, man. They got their own privileges, they got their own bathrooms, their own laws. They got homosexual towns, man. You got a gay village in Baltimore, man.
Homosexual sound.
What's that, Charles Village, man? They got gay bars. They got damn club buns, man.
That's right.
Right?
Hippo.
Yeah, the Hippo. Club buns, man. Right? You go up and down that place in Baltimore, nothing but damn homosexual flags hanging out the damn window, man. But the Most High is dealing with America. Bring out Isaiah 3 and 9.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 3 and verse 9. The show of their countenance doeth witness against them.
Meaning, we can tell if you're a homosexual, man. Your face and your mannerisms is bearing witness that you off, man.
Right.
Go on.
And they declared their sin as Sodom. They hide it not.
They do what?
They hide it not.
Why don't you come out? They say, come out the closet. Just be who you are. Be who you want to be. Be carefree. Be yourself. Right? See, people the world, they want you to be demonic, man. They want you to have these demons on you. Right? They want you to get off and be free, man. What did the Most High say be free? Hey, Paul said, though I was a free man, I'm the Lord's servant, man. Right? We servants to the Most High, man. Right. America, they all about doing what you want to do. We about doing what the Most High said do, man.